Hi everyone, this is your fifth week of online learning. We have just finished working on our second unit, A Midsummer Night's Dream by William Shakespeare. This week we will be working on preparing for our next unit and looking at Literacy Pro. Our essential question is, how can I prepare for the next unit? And your learning objective is to understand grading, procedures, and expectations for the next unit. So task 1. Here we're going to look at how you are going to be graded. You will be getting 20% for quizzes, 20% for projects, 15% for unit tests, 20% for written tasks, and 25% for class participation. Your quizzes will continue to be carried out on Google Form and they will be worth 20%. Projects will also be worth 20%. You will need to upload your work into the Google Drive folder like we have been doing up until now. It must be your own work. At times, it may involve group work. And finally, marks will be deducted for late submission. Your unit test then will be worth 15%, and this will be completed at the end of your unit. This will be carried out on Google Form or else on a Google Meet, and that will be explained to you later on. Your written tasks are worth 20%. You must upload these to Google Drive. It must be your own work. It may involve group work at times, and again, marks will be deducted for late submission. Finally, the most marks are going to go towards class participation, 25%. You must complete tasks and exit tickets for class participation. You must be present during scheduled Google Meets. From now on, you will have scheduled times where you must be present in class on a Google Meet. For the grade 9 girls, it's going to be Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 2:14. And for grade 9 boys, it's going to be Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 1:26. You must be present during the Google Meets to get the class participation grade. Outside of that specific time, you should be present during Google Hangouts as often as possible. This is where I will answer questions, give directions, clarify the lessons, and instruct you what you should be doing next. Attendance will be monitored as it was for the next while. 48 hours to complete tasks and exit tickets, and then once those 48 hours have passed and if the tasks are not completed, then you are considered as absent. Soon, you will be responsible for your own attendance. The school is working on a new system where students will be expected to record their attendance on a Google form. When this is completed, I will inform you and you will be able to complete this step yourself. So task 2 today is very simple. You need to go to Google Drive and create a personal folder in the grade 9 boys folder inside narrative writing. So once you click on the narrative writing folder, you go inside it and you make your own folder. Step 2, you name your folder like I have there. So obviously my name is Trina, so I put in Trina narrative writing. So you might put in Thayab narrative writing, Abdullah narrative writing, Ahmed narrative writing. Step 3 is inside your folder you need to create 8 new folders titled like the following. Week 1, Week 2, Week 3, Week 4, Week 5, Week 6, Week 7, and Week 8. This is so that when you are completing your work for Week 1, you put it in the folder for Week 1. When you complete the work for Week 2, you put it in your folder for Week 2. It's very, very straightforward. And it will make it much, much easier for you to organize your work and make sure you are submitting your projects and assignments. Once you are finished with task 2, complete your exit ticket, and that is all you need to do for today's lesson.